Welcome. Well, today we're living in a completely new reality. Who would have known last week that this would have come to this? So I just thought I'd touch base with you, let you know where we're at, what's happening with your bookings, give you an idea and information so we can move forward. So first of all, last night the Prime Minister announced that all Australians returning, all travellers coming into Australia from midnight last night, would be put in self-isolation for 14 days. So that means when you arrive at the airport, you need to put a mask on, you need to travel home with that if you're travelling with any others, and you need to stay isolated in your home for 14 days. I'll put some links down below so that you can check that if that is you. It's also very unlikely that for anybody that's booked to travel at least till the end of April, maybe the end of May, it's very unlikely that you'll be travelling. So we are working through that. In fact, we're working around the clock. We've worked all weekend and through the night. So please bear with us. We have a very small team of 3 at the moment because we have 3 of our team overseas. Tash, Bree and Gary are currently overseas, and that means that they will be in quarantine when they return. So we have rolling shortages at least for the next month. Had we had a crystal ball and been able to do that, then maybe they wouldn't have gone, but they're enjoying their holidays and they'll be back on deck shortly. So with the 3, please be patient. With 3 of us to look after everyone and thousands of travel holidays to deal with, to cancel, to amend, to change, to organise refunds. The reality of it is that we can only manage it one thing at a time. We're a personal travel agent, we're not an online, we're not a computer, so we will be looking at everything individually. We will be developing a triage system and it will be based on a priority. So the number one priority for us is if you are travelling within the next week, then you will get our attention. If you are overseas and stuck, then you will get our attention. However, if you're travelling from maybe a week to a month or so away, then we will get back to you within a few days. However, if you are travelling beyond the end of May, unfortunately we can't look after your details at the moment. Now, what I would like to tell you is that if you are thinking of cancelling, it's not a race. It's not important that you're the first one to be cancelled. That can happen at any time up until you travel, unless some good move over deal comes in, and we're watching that for you. If you do see that, by all means send us an email and we'll follow up. So if you don't hear from us and you make contact, please know that we are working as hard as we can to make sure that your bookings are looked after, that your cancellations are done, that we can minimise your financial loss, and that you can stay safe. I also need to remind you that my team needs to be safe. So we too will be looking at isolating the team, and we may start working from home. So we ask that you don't just come in to see us, that you send us an email or you phone, and if you phone and you intend to come in, that you make an appointment, because we will only be looking after people with bookings and information within the next 7 days, and that will continue to roll on and roll on. And I would hope that if that was you, if you're going in June, July, August, September, and think back, if you were going within the next 7 days, then you would want to be looked after straight away. So please ask that you have patience with us with that. We'll put a notice on the board at the office to let you know as well. We'll put more information down. Please bear with us. We can get through this together. We need to flatten that curve. The last thing we need is our mums and dads, people with diabetes like my husband Doug, and any other condition. The last thing we need is for them to be ill. And the last thing, we just want them to stay around. So we all need to do our bit. We're definitely doing our bit. We're working 24/7 through the night to make sure it happens for you. And we'll be here for you. So a big shout out to all the travellers around the world. We're in this together, and have a great day.